Hey guys, welcome. We're up to Season 8, Episode 18 of Criminal Minds. Here we go.
Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good. Don't put too much cheese on it. I'll be home in an hour.
Oh, Mr. Ringo, we got as fast as we could.
Sorry, kids, I'm leaving.
Come on, but Billy's gonna die if we don't get some candy.
You don't say.
Right here on the ground. I think I might pass out.
He's turning red. I think he needs a sugar rush.
All right, you got 30 seconds.
Good man.
Make it quick. 12 seconds, let's go.
Ah, shit. Great. This looks like a robbery, honestly.
Hey, I thought I'd lend you a hand.
Rossi. Flag on the play.
Yeah.
Okay, baby girl, we'll be right there.
Love it.
Damn it.
So, 2 men have been killed on the south side of Chicago in the last 10 days. The first is Michael Crowley, literally caught with their pants down. Like, their jeans and their boxers fall down to their ankles.
What?
But there's no sign of sexual assault or robbery.
So it was a message.
Either they led secret lives or someone wanted to symbolically demean or embarrass them.
You can't really tell if it was done pre or post mortem.
I don't think they live secret lives.
You
Unless...
should say hey to your family.
What the hell was that? Is this the killer? What the hell was that?
Your average Joe's making a living in a below-average area.
First victim Crowley was a telephone repairman who'd lived in the neighborhood for years.
Victim number 2, Rango, in the convenience store for about twice as long, and he had pretty much the same routine every single day.
So each had a pattern.
You know, 98% of the area is black, but the 2 victims he attacked were white men who lived in the neighborhood for years. Maybe it's wanted to shame them in some way.
This doesn't look like a hate crime. Removing the pants is sexual. It's not racial.
Garcia, did you get any information about the sexuality of the victims?
As far as I can tell, Rango was straight.
How far away from here did you grow up?
5 blocks. The park
5
just past where I
blocks.
used to play football.
My
The
god.
bus stop on that corner, that's where I played kissy face with my first girlfriend.
How old were you?
10? Baby girl, see if the owner of the convenience store had any military defensive training.
Oh, I will, as long as you promise to bring me some of my future mother-in-law's peach cobbler.
As soon as we're done here, I promise.
All right. Wow, Mr. ESP, Rango was an amateur MMA fighter in the local over 50 division in his spare time.
So we were right?
But to intentionally pick a fight with a martial artist?
Maybe our inside didn't know. Rango could have been the victim of opportunity, like the jogger.
Or he
Well, it looks like
did.
our guy needed a drink.
And wanted to prove it.
He must have worn gloves, otherwise
Prove
CSI would have
something.
taken him in for prints.
This guy was mission-oriented. He even stole the disc before he left.
Candy and soda were the last things bought.
The kids.
There were probably kids in here. We're lucky they didn't get
And then
hurt.
it seemed like if that was the unsub that we saw not too long ago,
Actually, I was promoted 2 years ago.
that, like a father and son interaction seemed to irritate
7
him.
years.
The number of pathogens passed during a handshake is staggering. It's actually safer to kiss.
Yeah, I do remember you.
The developments team
I remember him.
While you were in the air, another body dropped outside a local diner on Halstead.
Did you?
In date.
Over there found him. At first he thought he was homeless, but then something didn't seem right.
The death wouldn't seem right whether he had a home or not.
Then he passed the kid off to his mom and they took off.
This is odd. It's a high-traffic area.
This is the second instant
First 2
of
kills
kids,
took place in
though.
seclusion.
A change in MO, too. He crossed the color line.
It was an equal opportunity killer.
Empty bottle of wine.
Where is he? Oh, he's right there. They're not showing us. Okay, that makes sense.
That's new.
What do you see?
Hold on a second.
We got something?
What?
I gotta go.
Linguistically, it may mean God judges the victims for his sins.
That's not it.
In context with the pants pulled.
Blake, that's not it.
Why? What do you
Let's
know?
go. This is about Carl Buford.
What do you mean? Buford's in prison for life.
What?
The words "look up to the sky" were found in both the mini mart and the alley. It's what Buford used to say to me.
What the hell, dude? Jesus.
Carl Buford was an expert at spotting and exploiting vulnerabilities in adolescent boys that he coached at the community center.
So this could be a kid that
He had the entire community thinking he was a hero. Parents, teachers. He taught me how to play football. And then he took me to his cabin on the lake.
Yikes.
I was a kid. I was a kid from the south side. I'd never been to a cabin, much less a lake.
Morgan, you don't have to do this.
They need to know much. And then he would lower my inhibition with Helveson wine. He called it his Jesus juice.
Yikes.
And he would molest me. And every time he would see that dead look in my eyes that said I wanted him to stop, he would just say, "You better man up, boy."
Did you ever tell anyone about that phrase?
No.
But wouldn't if
Probably
someone
looking at someone who Buford abused.
Yeah.
The victim could harbor a great deal of anger if he didn't deal with his own abuse, and with the right trigger, it could develop into this kind of rage. Each of these men had interactions with kids right before they were killed.
The killer switched from white victims to African Americans.
You'd think they were surrogates for Buford. He'd kill only black men.
Hello?
Garcia, I need you to compile a
Yeah, I
list of
don't-
all the boys who
unless
played
he's trying
football
to-
at the community center 20 to 30 years ago.
Unless there were more.
I knew about Buford molesting Morgan, but there were more kids.
Preferential offenders typically have dozens of victims,
Ugh.
and each reacts differently. He's athletic and he's powerful, which explains his ability to overcome his victims with aggression.
His perfect timing and selection say his intelligence level is high, and his victim selection shows us his murders are not planned in advance.
He may have a drinking problem.
By exposing his victims and scrawling the phrase Buford used during his sexual assaults at the crime scenes, he's telling the world that he sees the victims as child molesters, which is his justification for killing them.
This is an example of projection and polarization. We believe the suspect's perspective has become so warped that he's likely experiencing stress-related paranoid ideation, most likely brought on by a recent traumatic event that triggered that rage.
Killing men
Jesus.
just after they innocently interact with children.
Derek Morgan just called to give me a heads up. The records are in the back.
Thanks.
You know, community centers are supposed to bring people together, but this one has torn enough people apart. I'll be up front if you need anything.
Thank you.
Hey, they talking first round, huh?
Oh, snap. Derek Morgan.
First round. He's in high school.
What's that?
First round of
Come to
what?
wish me luck?
Basketball?
Carl Buford.
That would make more sense.
Hey, man, you need to leave that alone.
Someone's killing men in our old neighborhood.
What else is new?
Well, because of certain evidence found at the crime scenes, we believe it's one of Buford's former victims.
Let me break this down for you, J. Crew. I ain't no snitch. I'm not telling you what another man's going through.
James, just give us
It's
the
not a
names and no one has
snitch.
to know about this.
I'm not starting my football career carrying that mess around.
Football? Dude,
I'm about to get out of these streets.
you're in high school. You will
I'm not
never.
doing it there.
There's no guarantee you're going to the first round. You're in high school. I was like, if it's basketball and you're talking about the first round, all right.
Between travel receipts, letters of recommendation, and expense
Football, you
reports,
got 2
compiled
years
lists
at
of
least
several
of
names, but
college.
it's obvious there are gaps in the records.
You think Buford destroyed some files before he went to prison?
Reed and JJ were only able to come up with a partial list from the files at the community center, so we'll talk to those guys. We'll see if anybody stands out or if they can fill in the gaps.
He's got a beard.
Days or weeks to track them down. I need to go see Buford.
Oh,
I want you to try something with JJ first.
Try to remember.
nah, please.
Come on. I taught you the "you're in a safe place now" speech.
So I should be pretty damn good at it.
Ugh. It's gonna make me uncomfy.
I need you to think back.
All we ever wanted to do was get out there and play the game.
I love football. So much fun
You played
playing.
there?
Yeah.
Did you notice any unusual glances or behavior between him and any of the other boys?
Good job, D. That's
Nothing. I always thought I was the only one. JJ, this isn't working. I'm done. Hodge, come on. We gotta do this now. I finished my counseling 2 years ago. I can do this.
I don't want you to, though.
Alright, but I'm coming with you.
You'd probably be dead by now.
Yeah, well, it wasn't for free, was it?
I pulled you out of the gutter.
I pulled myself out of the gutter all the way to the FBI. I did that!
You saying I had nothing to do with making you who you are?
Damn.
No, Carl.
Great.
Got yourself a new look, huh?
I'm Muhammad Ali now. Of all my boys, you're the last one that I thought would come back to me.
I know you remember that cabin. And me and every other boy that you took up there remembers it too.
Man, you harbor so much rage for it's no longer here.
Yes, he did. He's sitting right in front of me. You're just hiding behind a religion that hasn't figured you out
You
yet.
still got that mouth on you, don't you?
You see, what I need is a list of everyone you've
You
been
still have mint chocolate chip ice cream.
The U.S. Attorney has offered immunity. They won't charge you with molesting any of the boys on this list as long as this list is complete.
Or was it butter pecan?
You leave even one name off that list, this deal is dead.
Are you threatening me, deep?
With my hand on the Quran. What do you think would happen if the brothers in here learned what you were really guilty of? So let me be direct. Mohammed, start writing.
He should write. Have him finish when he's done. You still slip somebody a little. Hey, guess what he did?
Some people are easy to remember.
That bastard should be dead. My God.
You won't call me special, Derek. You may have me in here, but there's a whole lot more of me out there, boy.
Use force. We don't send warnings. We don't give threats. We handle our business.
I have arrested every one of these kids.
Community center teen, he's a few years older than Derek. He's coming on hard times. By that I mean he has 3 arrests for domestic violence, 2 for meth possession and aggravated assault, and he lives smack in the middle of a kill zone.
Send that address right now. Let's go.
How do we know it's him?
Sense.
I haven't seen this guy's face. This is one of the few times I can't be like, that's him. I guess we'll know if the room looks familiar, or he's not there, or both. Oh, this is giving me the same vibe. I don't think that's him. I don't think it's him.
It's just weed.
I don't give a shit about weed.
Told you, I don't know nobody.
I don't think it's him. The guy did have a beard, but it looked more full.
Look at this list.
What you trying to kick a brother when he down?
Buford used to tell you to look up to this guy, right?
God, I hope there's not a name on there.
Recognize a few of those guys. But there was older ones. There was one. He was Buford's favorite.
Who?
He's not on the list?
Pretty sure his name is Rodney.
Rodney Harris?
Yeah. He got it the worst.
He's not on the list.
Rodney's not on this list.
Alright, you better spill that stuff to the prison.
Buford probably let him deal drugs close to the center just to keep him quiet about what Buford had done.
And Rodney looked at you and saw everything it could have been.
Yeah, but what made him snap now? Yeah, go see
If
it.
it's him.
See if there's a connection between Rodney Harris and any of our victims.
I already did that, baby. I'm coming up empty.
What about Rodney's extended family?
Okay,
Oh, that's looking like him.
Whoa, there's a connection. Okay, Michael Crowley, he's the first victim. Crowley had molested him after a swim meet.
So Crowley was killed out of revenge. Rango and the others who had simple interaction with children were just surrogates for Carl Buford.
Wow. Okay.
I traced Rodney's cell phone and it's pinging at the current address of Sheila Good. That's Rodney's ex-wife.
There we go. It is him.
It's something like that.
Focus and move.
What's wrong with you?
You gonna go with him?
What's wrong with you? Dad, please.
Yeah, that's him.
I just saved you, boy.
What did you do, Rodney?
Shut up!
What did you do?
Rodney, I'm coming in. Rodney?
Get out of here, Derek.
Can't do that.
I will kill him.
You kill him, you die. He's innocent.
He took my family.
Carl Buford. I know what he did to you back in the day.
You don't know me. You don't know what I've been through. You better back up, or I will kill him.
Rodney, please.
Rodney,
This is all your fault anyway.
look, I know exactly what you're feeling because I've been there.
How I'm feeling? You have no idea how I'm feeling. You're just a bitch-ass narc. I'm in these streets. Hell, I'm already dead.
No, that's what Carl Buford always wanted you to believe. Don't you see that? That's how he controls you. And if you pull that trigger, he wins.
I have a gun just like that. I think.
Buford ain't got nothing on me. Nah. Let's stop talking.
Why didn't you tell me, Rob?
Just stop
Why
talking.
didn't you tell me?
Shut up! Shut your mouth.
Ronnie, look at me.
This is intense.
I confronted him. I got him locked away for life. He's done.
Done? Done ain't good enough.
No. I agree.
Look at your son. Look at him. Don't go out like this in front of him. You don't want to destroy his life too, do you? Rodney, he loves you.
I do, Dad. He still needs you. He still needs you, Rodney.
Rodney, put that gun down.
streets, only the good withstanding. But I got it wrong. Not just with you, but with all these kids. I made assumptions about who they were, why they did what they did. People like Buford I let slide. I'm sorry. I used to think that Carl Buford was a hero. 6 years ago, I found out I was very wrong.
Derek.
I know what's going on. I know what's going on.
You did it.
Let me be direct. I was also one of Carl Buford's victims.
Yo, Mohammed, wasn't Carl Buford your government name?
Victimization does not cause offense.
Yeah. I don't know what he's talking about. I love that kid.
I hope his life is
anger
fucking
and
hell.
rage.
They're probably gonna kill him.
Cause pain and suffering. Can make you fight back. And it can make you want to spend the rest of your life protecting others.
About damn time.
Yeah, this is Derek Morgan. What? All right. Thanks for the call. Carl Buford is dead.
Yeah. Shocker.
For darkness restores what light cannot repair. Joseph Brodsky.
Well, we got 4 counts of murder, 1 count of attempted murder. I'm gonna say 50 years and we're gonna call it a day. We're not gonna talk about it too deeply. I care more about the 3 he killed and the 1 that he attempted murder than I do the very first person he killed. Because obvious reasons. Vigilantism is not okay. It is not something to accept. It is not something to applaud. And, you know, you have to have consequences. I'm also wouldn't sentence it as harshly as others. So, I'll just say that. And I'm not going to include an attempted murder on his wife. I don't think he was ever going to harm her. I think the only target was her boyfriend or husband or whoever that other guy, new guy was. So I'm only going to throw 1 attempted murder in there, and we'll call it a day. Like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you have not already. Again, we're getting close to the end of Season 8 of Criminal Minds. We have... what? 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 episodes. 6 left. See y'all next time.